So we have to discuss our goals for this week. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little bit apprehensive. A little on edge, if you can tell from my voice. And it's because our guest this week is a person that I do not have a comfortable relationship with. No, I do not have a comfortable relationship with this person. Or I don't know if I can call him a person.
Like an entity?
This entity, yeah, I don't even know if I can say it's a he, maybe it's they. I should probably say I don't know anything about this.
A them?
I don't know. I'm nervous is what you can see, but this thing, is annoying. It's been hanging around me for years, It's just trying to tell me it's just trying to tell me what it's all about. I personally had enough of it, But I got this submission for the Winnipeg Comedy Festival that I'm working on.
Right.
And it turns out the topic that I'm choosing for my submission is this guy's specialty.
No kidding.
And he's agreed, because he hangs around with me so much, that he would do this show. He says that he has been waiting for a platform like this that would have the courage to allow him to have a platform, he says, to let people hear about things from his point of view.
Okay.
So we're happy to be able to do that because I'm going to be able to get information from him for my submission.
Yep.
But I got to warn you, Kevin, I am not going to stick around for the interview.
Oh.
Not to say that you have to interview this dude, but I have offered him a platform.
Oh, so you think he's just going to be a talker?
Yes. I have you can, I don't know really what this person's going to do.
Right.
But I will offer him this deal. I just personally don't want to give this guy much trouble.
No. Okay.
So he wanted a platform. I said, I'll give you a platform.
All right.
I personally don't want to share the space with this guy because the guy's constantly trying to high five me, and I don't want to go anywhere close to touch him. All right. He's good in small doses.
Okay.
I think my audience may enjoy him, but you don't want to hang around him too much.
Should I be scared?
No, I'll tell you, you're good. You might be in here 40 minutes tops.
Okay.
All
right.
And that dose, you're probably going to be okay.
Okay.
You spend a couple days, couple months, couple years with this guy.
Not a good scene.
Yeah, your life is worse. Okay. Believe me, okay?
All right.
So, but anyhow, we're happy to have him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a real get. Yeah. It's a real get. You don't often have a guest of this caliber. This is really a large get for us. And apparently a lot of shows are reluctant to have them on.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Fearless here at the
Should I announce it before the theme song, or should we just
let's create some suspense
and then do it after?
Yeah,
I think we have we created the suspense?
Oh, for sure.
We built it up. You guys are all listening and worried. Should we throw in a couple sponsors before we tell them too? We'll say okay, I won't do the one that I have to do a minute for. So let's go Amazon. Go to our website. Click the Amazon banner. We get money. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Then Patreon. You want to be our queen, like Queen Jen Husko? I don't know why I stumbled on her name. Probably because I honor her so much.
And you're nervous.
And I'm nervous about this guest. This is a big guest.
Yep.
And her heads. And I don't want to. Don't touch this person. Or this. Don't touch our guest. Okay.
Okay.
Just warn you. Just make sure that this desk is different. Keep the distance. Okay.
Do I need some plexi between us?
No, I don't think it's a droplet issue. I don't think he produces droplets. So I think you'll be okay.
All right.
Just do not accept a high five.
I'm getting nervous too.
I'm just saying. I want to make sure you're safe, Kev.
Okay.
Anyways, it's
how many listeners do we have?
Oh, I don't know. I think they're all gone now.
I'm scared too.
Anyways, we got a big guest coming in.
Yep.
Now you know, Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Dutch Hall and you'll get extra features like the forbidden video that's on there.
Ooh.
And man, our queen says she loves it. She's gives it a watch every now and again when she wants a good laugh.
Well, pick me up.
And you know that as long as we keep it a secret from Dave, we can keep putting that video on Patreon, and or until he stops being a cheap bastard and actually supports us. You know, after all we've done for that.
What is it for 5, 10? What's the pay?
Yeah, $5. What do you want? $5 a month. That's like $60 a year. You think that rich son of a bitch? He's a master of industry. You think he can't afford $60 a year? But he doesn't give it to us, and for that reason. I will not abide by his wishes in the videos posted on there, but you have to become a Patreon sponsor in order to get a Patreon member in order to get it. So go to patreon.com/Dutch Hall. So do you guys all remember that we have a really big guest? That was the now they did the shameless plugs, we can just go into the show. But there's only one thing we got to do before we tell you who our huge guest is.
That's right.
And that's play the theme song. Oh, what a nice crowd.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We're back in the Dutch Hall on a Thursday night. It feels so good. It feels so right. It is. I'm like Muhammad Ali now, rhyming like that,
You are nervous.
I'm nervous. I'm starting to rhyme like the Macho Man.
Yeah.
I can't help it. It's a big show. Big show is probably the biggest guest, the most infamous guest we've ever had. This is a big deal. I just want to, I think we should I forgot to introduce the whole show. Welcome, everyone, to Live from the Dutch Hall. We're back in the pool shed in Pine Grove, and we thank you for listening to us this week. I would like to introduce my Season 8 All-Star, who's helping us run the board here. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Van Dongen, everyone. And join us today. I even forgot he was here. He's sitting in the corner like he always has been. He's also been a big part of Season 8, but I wouldn't call him an all-star. He's more of a paperweight of sorts who eventually, once in a while, does things. Ladies and gentlemen, Robot Dave.
Thanks a lot, Pete.
Thank you, Robot Dave. Do you know who the new guest is, Robot Dave?
It sure is.
You do. That's your yes.
Yeah, that's.
I understand that. I've learned how this robot talks over time. He has no affirmative way of confirming things other than he says it sure is.
Yeah, what's your problem, man?
No, it's not my problem. I'm understanding you. Over time, I get to learn your little quirks and intricacies just like the actual real Dave. You are a puzzling person, or not person, a puzzling robot, and Dave is a puzzling person.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, you get it right. Anyways, you get me, Robot Dave. You get me.
He really does.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you to Robot Dave. And I am your host and two-time President's Club Award winner, Pete Van Dyke, everyone.
Nervous, Pete Van Dyke.
Yeah, very nervous. And our guest tonight.
Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a drum roll or something that we can do?
Just give me a second to scan.
Yeah, I'll have a sip of this beer,
Yep.
which is like a way of filling time.
I know we have one. Oh, yeah. Who's our guest?
Suzy, you ready?
Yeah.
Our guest this week, ladies and gentlemen, you know him as a Grim Reaper, but I call him Death, everyone. Death.
All right.
Yeah. Now, as I said, Death's not with us right now. He'll be joining us later in the program because I will not be seen with him. But I want to tell you about, it turns out, is that Death has been looking to do a podcast for a while, and a lot of podcasts are very nervous about having Death on their show. They think it's bad for ratings. Lucky for us, the show has been dead for a year at least.
Yeah. I mean, what do we got to lose?
You cannot kill. We're like what is already dead.
That's maybe why death never comes around.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
That's a good beer.
Oh, it's delicious. But anyways, death. Big get. He's one of the big ones. You know, he's got to be up there. You know, with some of the most like infamous historical like things.
Yeah, like a Genghis Khan.
Yeah, he's even more legendary. Well, he's been around since the beginning of everything, right?
Yeah, I think he's been.
As soon as there's like life, and
he's
then
been
death.
at it since life.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah,
you know, like one of those like intangible things, like Mother Nature and Father Time and death, and you know, and who else can be put in that category?
The devil,
misery. No, that's not a person. The devil.
Yeah,
God,
I suppose. Yeah, I think they all work together. I don't know. We can ask, I guess.
They seem. This is what I'm talking about. Those are big names. That's a big list.
That's a big get if you could get the devil or God too.
Any of those guys.
Yeah,
they're like legendary historical figures. So to have a legendary historical figure like death on our program today is a big get for the Dutch Hall, and we really do appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah.
But as you know, I have suffered from a number of different illnesses that have made me contemplate this man death for some time. That's what I mean. Our relationship is uncomfortable at best. And then since the cancer thing, yes, that kind of reignited our relationship, and I am tired of his company.
Yeah.
So I would like to. I'm really sorry to saddle you with the responsibility
of sitting with death.
But I'm afraid we're going to have to do it.
Right.
But we do have to take care of a little bit of business. We did most of the ads already. We got them all out of the way. But we just have to do a little segment that we call feedback. We got feedback.
We got feedback.
Does Mike listen?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, he's got an angelic voice. He needs to hear it.
He does have an angelic voice. Yeah, Mike does listen. He's sitting at home with his beautiful new family and is enjoying fatherhood. Okay. And probably listen to this program. And I think he would appreciate the compliment.
Voice of an angel.
Yep, still on the show. He gets to do it in the form of feedback. We got feedback. So this week program, if you are suffering with any sort of a problem in your life that's not allowing you to achieve your goals or reach your true potential, maybe you need some better help. Go to betterhelp.com/Dutch Hall. BetterHelp is not a crisis line. It's not a self-help line. It's professional counseling done discreetly. It's available to anyone internationally. And it is, what else? Oh, it's cheaper than offline services, and you don't have to wait in a waiting room with a bunch of other kooky, crazy people.
You do it from your home.
Do it for your home.
Get a different counselor if you're not happy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, personally, I have been with a therapist for just over a year now, and it has been extremely helpful. It's changed my life for the better. If you really do have serious intentions of changing your life, then therapy is a good thing to look into, because if you do what they say, even if it sounds kooky, the stuff really does work. So give BetterHelp a try. Yep. Can't hurt. It's a way to get some help, and that's, again, go to www.betterhelp.com/Dutch Hall. That's betterhelp.com/Dutch Hall. And Dutch Hall listeners, if you use that code, you'll get 10% off your first month. Again, that's betterhelp.com/Dutch Hall. Now, feedback. Basically, I want to talk to the people of Denmark for this segment.
Oh, boy.
Denmark, I got to tell you, you've been on we've been on your charts for some time. And we talk about the Philippines. We talk about Mexico. We talk about Australia. We talk about Netherlands. But where's Denmark in any of these conversations, you know? And we just don't talk about you. And I think it's a damn shame, Denmark. It's a damn shame. And there has actually been, because we actually do have listeners in Denmark, regular listeners in Denmark. I don't know who they are, but we do always have downloads from Denmark. So and I found out recently that I can go do stand-up there.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you really are a real live person from Denmark, you have any interest in watching me do stand-up, because I think I actually have real gigs that I can do there.
In Denmark,
because there's a guy that used to do stand-up here, and he's living there now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, give me an email at livefromthedutchhall@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me at Dutch Hall on Instagram or Twitter, Live from the Dutch Hall on Facebook. You know, all those things. Just find a way to slip into my DMs or whatever you do in Denmark.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. So when you say slip it in.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, Denmark, reach out. I want to know if there's any appetite for me to do some shows there, because I think I'd like to go to Denmark. Check it out. You know, it's just on the tip of Germany.
The Danes seem like, Germany.
Yeah, it's like Germany's hat.
The Danes seem like good people, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seem like it.
I haven't really met any, to be honest. I met those big dogs. That's as close as I've come.
Great Danes.
They're the great ones.
Yeah.
Those are the best of the Danes.
They're the greatest. Of all the dogs, those are the greatest Danes.
Oh, those are good. Those are immense dogs. They should wear underpants.
Ooh.
They are big dogs. Yeah, you don't want. They are unnerving when you see their balls and cock. You know, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's about the same size as a real dick.
They should wear underpanties.
You gotta wear underpants. So, feedback. That's the main business I want to get through for feedback. We got. Oh, also, I got a bunch of stand-up dates coming. I should probably put this in some sort of a thing on the front of the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I am doing, well, if this is going to come out next week, eh? Yep. So if I'm doing the Zoetic Theater, it's either the Zeotic or the Zoetic.
Is that the Zodiac?
I don't think it's the Zodiac. It's either Zoetic or Zeotic.
All right.
You can look it up. You look both those up. It's either Zeotic or Zeotic. I think it's Zeotic. No, Zeotic sounds right to me, so that's why I think it's the opposite of that. Zoetic. Zoetic. Is that a thing? Zoetic Theater?
I keep getting Zodiac, but...
Hamilton.
Oh, I'll put that in there, Hammer.
Yeah, it's the Zoetic Theater in Hamilton. I'm doing that November 20th. You can get your tickets, I think, on Eventbrite for that one. I will be doing... I already did that one. Where's my phone?
I say Zoetic.
Zoetic. Oh, you can see me do Poacher's Arms every Monday, pretty much. And I got some breweries coming up, too. Anyways, check my socials, and you'll find out my stand-up dates. Or you can go to Spike It Wall Live Comedy and book a stand-up comedy show anytime you want. There's been a lot of ads this show. It seems like we've lost the momentum of building up the guest.
I really feel like you're stalling because you're scared.
Well, I know I have to give up control,
mm-hmm.
and I have to give it over to this dude. And, you know, the Dutch Hall's my baby. I built it from scratch.
From your loins.
And I'm going to give this guy a platform, Death. And he's going to come over. He's going to most likely murder my show. I don't know much about this guy, you know. Like, I don't want to know much about this guy. You know, I've been avoiding him as long as I can avoid him, and I'm going to continue to do so.
I don't blame you for avoiding him, but I'm fascinated to find out if Death is like he's portrayed on the television.
Well, I'm glad you have curiosity, Kevin. This is why it's working out. I'm not as at first I was worried that I was kind of just like feeding you to the wolves, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like, you know what? I think Kevin you have a legit curiosity.
Yeah.
You have like an interest in what this guy has to say.
Yeah, I'll hear him out.
And I think the listening audience, and if there was ever any viewers of the show,
what's the viewer gonna do?
you're gonna enjoy it, that. Your curiosity will come across as legit interest,
mm-hmm.
and so maybe this is as good a time as any. Kev, I would say thank you for coming all this way to help me with the show.
No worries.
For the listening audience, what I'm going to say to you is, have a good night. I'm not going to do the sign off. I'll let that other prick do it.
Oh, boy. You're getting them all riled up.
I'm nervous about hand over the control of the show to Death. You know, I don't know if it's a smart idea to just say, hey, this is a podcast that you've been building for 8 years.
Yeah.
Just hand it over to Death for. I really hope if it works out, maybe Death can come back and we'll spend like the next few weeks with Death.
Right.
That would be a nice way to go. But if it doesn't work out,
I'm just like, don't high five him on the way by. Don't shake his hand.
I'm leaving
Because he's a tricky fucker.
Yeah. I know I'm not. I know. He tries it all the time. He tries shit all the time with me. Try to get him to high five. It is the craziest shit. Luckily, I don't share his. I'm not a high five guy, and I don't share his sense of humor a lot of the times.
No.
To be honest with you, he thinks some things are funny that I don't particularly find funny.
Yeah, he's not your cup of tea per se.
I don't know. Not all the time.
No.
Not all the time. Sometimes I like him. He's quite honest, but and refreshing. But sometimes I am not a fan of. Most of the time, not a fan of the guy.
No.
Anyways, people, this has been a pleasure. Again, I will see you next week, and enjoy Death.
Oh, great.
All right, see you guys. See you, Kev.
All right, we'll see you. So,
we're supposed to should we why don't you just play robot
Ro-
clips until
robot clips?
until,
All right.
until he comes?
Actually,
Just play robot clips until he comes.
I actually, the robot,
If you get him chatty about the Catholics, you get him going.
yeah.
He won't shut up.
I want to actually talk to him like about our Mexican viewers a little bit as well too. So
You know I have a soft spot for Mexicans.
that's a fantastic robot. All right, we'll see you. So you think that's not even funny. So talk to me a little bit about the Catholic Church.
Why does the world so hard on the Catholic Church?
My favorite part about that is how you slur your words at the end of it. Why is that?
A couple priests do some bad things. People do bad things in all sorts of jobs. Why is it the Catholic priests always making the front
Okay, shut up,
page?
robot. Death is here. Hey, Death.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm a little bit. Whoa.
Oh, what do you use these things here?
I don't know. You should put some head speakers on there, Death.
All right. Okay.
How's it going, Death?
I'm doing all right. I'm busy, man. Busy. Hey, can I take this thing off? Can I?
I would if I were you.
I'm gonna take this off. Yeah, busy, man. It's been a wild couple of years, eh? It's been a wild couple of years. Super busy. You know, it's not what you think, though. It's not COVID.
No.
Nah. COVID is that wasn't me. You know, that wasn't me at all. People always give me the blame for COVID. You know, because
Yeah.
what came with it, but that was all Bill Gates. That was just him helping me out. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was just Gatesy, baby, because I sent him. I just did it in exchange for paying Steve Jobs a visit there for a while. Eh? Yeah, I spent a little time with Jobs.
Okay.
And also, I helped him with the little Epstein thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those were in response for this COVID.
Holy crap.
Yeah, Bill Gates. It's not always me, you know. I take the blame for a lot of this shit, you know. People always blame me for everything. It's not always me, you know. It's not always death, you know. You think that I'm responsible for all these tragedies. No, I'm just there at the end.
Okay.
I'm just there at the end. I'm there to help give you an option when this world isn't really doing it for you.
Yeah.
Then you bring in me. I come in there. I show you what I got for you.
Huh.
You know. Everyone's fucking afraid of me. You know, you're afraid of death. People, Bezos offers them like a trip to the fringe of space. Mm-hmm. You know, and everyone lines up to go up with fucking Amazon guy in his cock rocket. You know, you know that you'll do.
Right.
Elon Musk wants to take you to Mars. There's a laundry list of people lined up for that one, too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll help that guy fucking go to Mars. Mars is a barren planet.
Yeah.
You let him host Saturday Night Live. I'm offering you the great beyond, people. The great beyond.
For free.
Yeah. And I'm the bad guy here? I'm the one that's the bad guy here? You don't ask me to host SNL.
I'm starting to think death is a little bit misunderstood.
Yeah, you're damn right I misunderstood. You know, I think it'd be a great host at SNL. It couldn't be any worse than the slow death they're going through now.
That's absolutely... Ooh.
Right?
Do you have your hand on SNL? Have you high-fived a few cast members?
The writers.
Gotcha.
Well, I like hanging out with interesting people, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been into interesting people. I just like it, you know. I hang out. When I'm not working, working, I like hanging out with cool people.
Yeah.
Belushi. Hung out with Belushi there. That guy was fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was fun.
Yeah,
I hung out with Kurt Cobain.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he was sad.
Is he a sad guy?
Yeah, but good musician. I liked his music, but I get it. Your tummy hurts. I get it. You
gotcha.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Farley was a fun guy. Yeah, I hung out along with Farley.
High energy.
Oh, I love Farley. You know, fucking just had so much fun with him. It was hard not to high five the guy. You know.
Oh yeah.
God damn, resisted for years. You know?
Yeah.
We were banging this hooker one time.
Okay.
Fucking couldn't resist. Just high-fived him across. Anyway, terrible end.
How do you, just out of curiosity, I have a question out of curiosity.
Yeah.
How do you feel when people cheat you?
Oh, it happens to me all the time. I mean, it's par for the course, you know? Like,
Okay.
I mean, the way I look at it is I'm kind of like selling you vacation property, you know, like when you're in your 30s or so, and I'm trying to sell you like a retirement resort, you know,
Right.
it's maybe not what you're interested in, you know,
Okay.
like you got enough to do here,
Right.
you know, but then once you get a bit older and you've had enough, you know, then you're interested in me, you know. So sometimes I know there's a point of weakness in people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I exploit that weakness, you know. All I'm doing is saying, like, this might be a good time for you to give me a chance, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like, for me, I'm not trying. I'm just telling you it might be a good option. It's just a way. I'm trying to generate business. I'm just trying to do my job here, you know. We're just trying to get people the great beyond. That's all we're trying to do. You know, it used to be an easy job. It used to be simple. Now it's fucking complex.
So you provide opportunity.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just giving you a place to go. I'm just giving you an option, you know. It's going to happen one way or another eventually. It's just a matter of when you do it, you know. It's you know, it's not
Is it always an old age thing?
no, I mean, goddamn old age if it was only old age all the time. If it was only oh, what a dream job that would be, you know? Because you know what about those old buggers? They actually like seeing me.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, God, you know? Everyone hates me. Everyone hates death. Everyone hates death, you know? Nobody wants to hang around with me. Nobody wants me to hang around anybody they know, you know? But when you walk into the room of one of those fucking people over 90...
Like a retirement home?
Oh, goddamn. You walk into a retirement home and people are just happy as fuck to see you, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you go for the roommate and they get real upset, you know? Real upset.
They want to make sure you're high-fiving the right one.
Yeah, sometimes they're actually mad because they wished I would have come sooner. Mm-hmm. You know? They can't believe that. Why have I visited all their friends and not come to see them yet?
So they feel like left out.
Yeah,
Instead of you feeling left out.
Yeah, they're like we've been like we're actually we've been not only are we happy to see you, we wish you would have come a long time ago. Like they're just thrilled to see you. You know, that's a dream job. That's like a perfect job for me. If the world was a perfect place, this is how it would work. You know, you just like you people, you human beings, would just live reasonably.
Right.
You just live reasonably. Then you would live to an old age.
Right.
And I'd come to visit you, and you'd be happy to see me, and then we'd go off. That's how it works.
Right.
Easy. Clockwork. No resistance, you know? Cheating death is what you asked me, right?
Yeah.
Cheating death, you know, that's what everyone does to me all the rest of the time, you know?
Right.
That's what all those other fuckers do. In the other ages, is they're always trying to cheat me. They haven't realized that I'm the way to go, you know?
So would you have like an issue with modern medicine or say like seatbelts?
Oh, well, yeah, of course, man. I mean, this is how the game works. It's like it's us against them, you know? It's you put something into... You humans want to keep everyone alive.
Right.
Right? That's what you humans do. You want to keep everyone alive. But then you also kill everyone at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I get the fucking blame for it. But you make my job easier sometimes, I'll tell you. You make my job a lot easier, you know?
Yeah. So like an example, like a war?
No, yeah, like a war. See, this is the thing, okay? People give me a bad name all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're like always saying things like, death. What are you doing with cancer? You know,
mm-hmm.
Cancer has nothing to do with me. Cancer is something that exists in your body. You know,
right?
Cancer is Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mother Nature. That exists. You know,
mm-hmm. Cancer
alone. Everyone's got cancer cells. It's what you people do to make those cancer cells into like mutated things that kill you, right?
Yeah.
And that's nothing to do with me. I show up once you already have the cancer, and I just say, hey, you sick of this place yet? You know, have they poisoned your water enough? Have they made you sick enough yet? You know?
Yeah.
High five. Let's go.
So I kind of gathering we should be a little bit angry at Mother Nature too. But she gets a pass all the time.
Well, I ain't gonna say a bad word about Mother Nature, man. That woman helps me out, man. She like if I had to do all the work, I wouldn't get it all done. You know, we need a natural disaster or two from Mother Nature in order.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm the one convincing everybody all the time. You know,
Yeah.
That's impossible. You know,
Exhausting.
it's impossible. I can't go around everywhere convince everybody. You know, I needed Mother Nature once in a while. Give me a tsunami for heaven's sakes, you know. Something, you know, just take some of the workload off.
Yeah. Like, basically, you're just going around touching. You don't even have to high five. Good tsunami, you just pat someone on the
No,
back.
tsunami's got nothing to do with me. You know, those people did not choose me.
Right.
At that point in time, Mother Nature chose them. That's nothing to do with me. Sometimes people help me out, you know. Sometimes I just plant the seeds. It's like you were asking about seatbelts. Well, yeah, seatbelt. That's one for them. That's going to work against me.
Right.
But, like, I'm not taking the seatbelt idea. I'm not taking who that guy, Ralph Nader?
Not sure.
Oh, yeah. He won't take my calls. But I will, that guy, I've been trying to have a high-five lunch with him for fucking years because he's working against me with his goddamn seatbelts, right?
That's right.
What I'm saying is I like when people kill people. Back in the old days, people were more violent. It was easy for me because people would just kill other people all the time. It was easy. And then the civilization happens and you guys stop killing each other.
I'm guessing like the eye for an eye era was a good time for you. It's a
Yeah.
good time to be deaf.
Like all conflict's great for me, you know, like eye for an eye, like just tribal genocide. That had nothing to do with me.
No.
Like you guys were doing that to each other. That was great. I was off the hook for that. But it was more like the, sometimes I gotta get crafty because modern medicine really did fuck me over. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
We had some great built-in systems that would just, set it up to make my job pretty easy, you know?
Right.
We took a lot of ladies in childbirth back in, a lot of consumption out of nowheres. Like, these were, you guys didn't know what to do.
Right.
Like, I could just put anything out there and it would kill you, you know? It was easy stuff.
Yeah.
Now with modern medicine, I got to be creative, man. We got to come up with some real stuff. That's why the Gates helped me out with COVID. You know,
The guy invented penicillin.
actually, yeah, keep the Jeffrey Epstein thing on the DL.
Okay.
Because I helped out a lot of guys with that one.
Okay.
Got a lot of favors for that
Oh,
one.
boy.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we got some bad shit coming, probably.
Hey, I got Prince Philip to high five me in order to, because Prince Andrew wanted me to get rid of Epstein too. So I asked for the old man. I've been trying to get that rich fucker for years.
Yeah.
But why would he come with me? He's got the world by the tail, eh? Queen's husband.
Yeah.
He ain't doing fuck all.
No.
It's a good life. Anyways, he's dead now. Got him. Where was I going with this? Oh, sorry.
Modern medicine still.
What?
I think it was modern medicine.
Oh, yeah, modern medicine. Yeah, I had to come up with some stuff of my own over the years.
Yeah.
Most cancer's not mine. Cancer's, that's Mother Nature. But
What about like a good old murder?
murder's you guys. Anytime a human takes another human's life against their will, they didn't choose it. It was like the murder. You guys did that for me.
Right.
So I'm more the guy that goes in a moment of weakness, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's why COVID's been a busy time for me, you know? You guys got a lot of time. It's like I gave you the pamphlet years ago. You just hadn't time to look at it. Now you guys got time to actually give me a real thought, you know, in the COVID. So I really have picked up business. But I'm telling you, what's another one of these ideas? Holocaust?
Yeah.
You know, I get that one. People blame me for that. That's all Hitler, man. That's all Hitler. I had nothing to do with the Holocaust. That is not me. That I met Hitler one time, and it was in the bunker, and I high-fived him, his wife, and his dog. You know, I agreed to do the dog if he made it quick and easy.
Right.
If I didn't have to listen to a speech for him or look at his fucking art or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll fucking take the dog with you, but I don't usually do dogs.
No.
No, I'm a person. I'm death for people.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
No, there's death for dogs. I guess there's death for plants. There's death for grass. There's death for everything. I'm death for people. So
You're like you've got to be the highest in the death chain, though.
Well, I'm the best at what I do. But everyone like, why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at Father Time? Father Time doesn't do fuck all. All Father Time. He's the most stubborn cock in the world. He sits there and just plugs along with his own agenda and ruins your whole life.
Yeah.
Ruins it, you know? Makes my job easy. I just come at the end and pick it off. But Father Time, he's the real guy that people should be mad at, not Death. Death is a reprieve. Yeah. Death is a merciful option, you know?
Yeah, I think I'm the more I get to talk to you, you're kind of turning into a sympathetic character for me.
Of course, right? What's the matter with me? You know, of course I'm sympathetic, man. I have a heart.
A black one.
Well, I don't actually have a heart. You know, I have a gaping vacuum, but it's close.
I'm like, I gotta admit, I mean, I'm enjoying sitting here with you, but I'm still a little afraid of you.
Well, I don't know why you'd be afraid of me, you know, like, I don't know why anyone's afraid of death. I mean, I'm not going to do anything bad. Hey,
like, how do you determine it? Like,
how do I determine who goes and what?
Yeah.
I'm there. Like, I just see, like if I ask you right now, like, I hang around with you, Kev. Mm-hmm. I say, like, hey, Kev, how's life going? You know, you enjoying life on Earth? Yeah?
Yeah.
You ever think there's something better?
Not really. No?
Yeah, maybe this isn't the time to talk.
I see.
I'll see you later. You know, I'm gone. You're not it's like, you go to a guy at the fair. Mm-hmm. He's, he's at the fair and he's looking at the hot tubs at the fair.
Right.
Right? He's like, oh, you looking at a hot tub?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's like, no, I'm homeless.
Oh, I don't want to sell you a hot tub.
Yeah. And then, it's like, maybe I got some, get out of here. Mm-hmm. You know?
Gotcha.
You're not going to waste your time trying to sell him a hot tub. He's homeless, you know? That's not your market. You got to learn your market here, right? Is what I'm saying. You know, you don't try to sell snow to the Eskimos, as they say, or Inuits. What are they saying now? Who knows? Changes so fast.
Indigenous Northerners. I'm not sure.
You think it changes fast for you? Try and be a timeless being. You know,
like, are you looking to have people like you better?
Huh?
Are you looking to have people appreciate you more, like you better? Do you
What?
care?
Do I? Well, I don't really care. I mean, like, I'm what they call inevitable. You know. So, like, I'm going to get my way eventually,
Right.
whether you like it or not. You know.
You have a buddy named Taxes.
Hey, do you think this is a good analogy? That I'm kind of like Bill Cosby. You know, old people can get over my atrocities because they're just so happy, like, to be in my presence. You know,
Yeah.
like, I bet you Bill Cosby, straight out of prison, went to a nursing home or something, like a retirement home even. I think people would be just thrilled. Hey, you know the Cosby's here?
Did some put-in pot comedy.
And then they'd be like, hey, he raped all these people or whatever their grandchildren would tell them that. And they'd be like, yeah, we all did that.
Back in my day.
Yeah, the 70s, we were just fucking, what do you think barbiturates were for?
Yeah.
We're all just raping. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's not a true analogy, but I think I'm similar. Old people do like me.
Like, I'm looking at you, and I'm wondering, like, you ever thought about changing up the outfit?
Well, it's kind of my look, man. It's how people know me. Is like, I wear the outfit. They know it's me. I kind of have a style thing. It's like watching. It's like if you saw like what's someone that walks around with something. You just like Drew Carey with those glasses. You know?
It's your trademark.
It's not like my trademark. It's kind of like what people know me for. It's like still, if I'm going to a baseball game, I'm just going to watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then I'm just dressed to the. You know, I'm wearing like a ball cap and
On top of the cloak?
No, I don't wear the cloak. I don't wear the cloak.
No, you don't. Oh, you don't always wear the cloak.
And now COVID, you know, you wear. People think you're masking all the time.
Yeah,
It's easy. A hoodie,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
I go with a hoodie.
Well, fair enough.
You can do it. You know, I can modernize the look.
All right.
But when I'm on the town, when I'm doing my job,
Yeah.
I'm wearing the cloak.
It's your uniform.
Yeah, it's my uniform. It's what I. It's. I'm here to work. I'm here. Now I'm professional. I'm wearing the cloak because I'm. You know, I'm making a plea to the general public to maybe like not to be so tough on me.
All right.
I'm not that bad of a guy. I'm telling you, I'm like a decent guy.
Like if I was like trying to help you market yourself, maybe lose the sickle.
Sickle? Why? What's the problem with the sickle?
I think people are intimidated by the sickle.
Is it too aggressive?
I think it's quite aggressive.
Fucking snowflakes, man. Fucking snowflakes, man. God damn it. You used to be happy to see a sickle. You know, I remember you know what I liked about the Hindus? Hindus, they see me as like a blessing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You want death. The worst thing is coming back to life for the Hindus.
Okay.
That means you didn't do it right.
Oh.
You want to die and not come back to life, then you know you've achieved nirvana or whatever,
Right.
you know? But if you haven't, then you go right back to being reborn. And they don't like that. That's a failure to be reborn.
Yeah.
Even if you increase your caste, you increase your standing until you don't come back.
Right.
That's the ultimate goal, is not to come back to life. Can you believe that about the Hindus, eh? I like that about them.
Oh, continuous improvement.
Yeah. You know what other people give me trouble for? Suffering. Like, suffering's my fault. Like, what about the suffering you cause? Suffering's got nothing to do with me. Suffering's on you guys. Mm-hmm. That's a human thing. You guys choose to look at people making positive decisions to come join my program as being suffering. You know, you think it's a bad thing, and that causes your suffering. If you embraced it more, maybe you'd not have as bad a life.
Yeah, I don't know. You're teaching me a different perspective on death. That's for sure.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's worth looking into. Hey, you want to know what I didn't really get into some of the things that are my fault.
Oh, all right. This is good. This is the kind of dirt this is why you're on the Dutch Hall podcast.
Yeah, like I have done some things that I'm pretty proud of.
All right.
Like AIDS, that was me.
That's you.
Yeah, I thought, what a great idea. I thought that was a great idea. To be honest, I thought it had more legs than it did.
Yeah.
You know, that idea. AIDS, I thought, man, you know where that idea came from?
What's that?
I was just sitting around one day and I'm thinking, you know what? I think it'd be really cool to be a gay guy, you know?
Yeah.
Those guys are super lucky because they can have sex and not have to wear a condom ever.
Ah.
Hey?
Yeah.
You never have to worry about getting a dude pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Right? These two. Then it occurred to me, what if I put something in there, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought, hey, you know what else works? The whole society's super homophobic,
Yeah.
right? They'll never cure this thing,
Right.
right? Put it in there. They're all living in the cities. They're all close together. This thing's going to take out everybody.
Right.
And then a fucking basketball player got it out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, they cured the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foiled my problems, eh?
Modern medicine again.
Yeah. But if it wasn't for magic, that thing'd still be going strong.
It's a good thing you're always thinking of new ways to keep your business up.
Yeah.
You got to be an innovator in this day and age, right?
Yeah, I have to. You have to think of clever things. I mean, the internet was us. That's
That was
me.
you guys? Yeah.
The internet's me. What else causes?
Cell phones is probably you too, though.
I can't kill everybody. Sometimes you got to kill each other. But if I get you guys pissed off, money was me. Money was us.
That was all you?
Yeah, that's me. I made money. You think that money is like... See, money's not a real thing.
Yeah.
That's how you know I did it. It's not real. It's just something like, hey, you guys are the ones that took it off the gold standard. That's fucking crazy. Why'd you do
It's
that?
all debt now.
Yeah, now it's going to collapse, and then you guys are going to really kill each other.
Right.
You know? That stuff was great. You know, I thought once you guys figured out nuclear weapons that you guys were going to be... I was done. I thought I was going to retire. You know?
Right.
Like, I'm like, my job is almost over. It turns out that was a deterrent for war. Yeah.
So what was your influence on religion? Because a lot of wars get fought over that.
You know, I just spend a little bit of time in the right person's ear, and things happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of, you gonna take that from that guy?
Oh.
You know? Or what is that supposed to mean? You know?
Yeah. Are you good at stirring the pot?
You know, I got some downtime. My real job, I'm actually pretty good at sales. To be, I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good at sales. So I can convince people.
Right.
I can make you pretty convinced. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good way to go.
That's a good way to go. Come with me. No big deal. It's going to be good. The only thing about it, I mean, you guys all treat it like it's a terrible thing. I mean, like, the only reason that you think that is because your brains are so stupid. You're limited by your stupid human brains. You know? I can't, every time I try to explain it to you, I feel like I just came back from an ayahuasca weekend, you know, like I'm just, everyone's looking at me like I'm high as a kite. I'm just like, I can't explain to you the concept of the afterlife because of your stupid limitations as a human.
And I think people are just afraid
of what they don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you'd rather go wheel around in your fucking scooters to your kitchen to get more funnel cakes, right? That's what you'd rather do than take a chance on like becoming one with the universe. Yeah, your choice.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it's a good
Hey,
one.
I'm no back. I'm offering you like not greed and corruption and petty bullshit surrounding ego. I'm offering you freedom from all of that.
Okay. I have a question for you, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll answer this. Maybe you won't. I don't know. Maybe this is top secret. Everybody seems to wonder about it. What's with the white light that everybody talks about?
The white light, eh? Well, the white light.
Or is that just a Hollywood thing?
Well, you know, to be honest with you, anybody that's come back with a story has come back.
Okay.
So they haven't died, have they?
So in your, like, you probably didn't high five them, did you?
They're not dead. right?
Fair. Yeah, fair.
If you're dead, then you got a story. To be honest, like I don't know what a human sees before they take their trip with me.
Mm-hmm.
Once they make the decision and they move on, they're cool.
Okay.
You know, I've never had a complaint once.
No.
Not one time has someone taken the deal and come back to me and said, I have regrets.
Oh, that's good to know.
Guess how many times that message gets out there?
None.
None.
That's the first I've heard of it.
No. Because they want you to discourage you guys from all doing it to yourselves at the same time.
Gotcha.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it would be, I guess.
Maybe because you couldn't keep up.
I don't think I'd have to do it, right? If you did it to yourself, I'm really there just to I have to convince you to do it to yourself.
Yeah.
That's right. You can't do it to yourself. I have to convince you to do it to yourself. That's right. That is what I have to do. That's why it would never work. I can get you to murder each other.
Yeah.
But I can only do that through the mechanisms I put in place. Internet, money. What else did I put in there? Stock market. That's me.
Yeah. I think you did cell phones too.
Oh, yes, smartphones.
That's you?
Yeah, cell phones, I didn't do smartphones. I'm sorry, I didn't do smartphones. That was a people thing. No, that was me. I can't remember sometimes, was that one me? That seems like be a human thing, but it's so devilish. I wish I would have thought of that.
I wonder if I thought maybe you did it as sort of the distraction to help the cell. But hey, maybe.
Yeah, but I think smartphones didn't BlackBerry or something come up with that, or was it death? I can't remember. No. That's what I mean. Internet. No one came up with the internet, right?
No.
That's how you know it was me.
That's all you.
Right. Al Gore tried to make a stab at it. I'm like, yeah, but it was really me because Al Gore's full of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm death. I win. Whereas the fucking sorry, I don't know. Swearing. I swear too much.
You can do whatever you want. Death. No one's gonna.
Yeah, I know. I just feel bad about it. I'm trying to ruin it.
That makes you feel bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my image more clean, and trying to be more accessible to people.
That was the point of you being on this show.
Yeah,
I do.
Young people don't like me. Eh?
No, I think they're very afraid of you. Actually,
they're the most afraid.
Yeah,
they're the most afraid. Young people, they're terrified of me. It's sad. I mean, I can't go to a kid's birthday party.
I do wonder. This is I don't want to shift gears on you totally. If you got more you want to say, but
no, go ahead.
What do you do in your downtime? Are you a sports guy? What do you do?
Well, I'm just hanging out with interesting people. It's really my passion in life. I hang around with interesting people.
Yeah,
and I spent a long time with Norm Macdonald, and I thought he was great.
Yeah. You mentioned Kurt earlier and Belushi.
Yeah. Who else did I get there?
Phil Hartman, you must have.
Phil Hartman, yeah. Fucking fun guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those guys, greats, I hang out with all the cool guys. I really hang out with Hendrix.
Oh, Jim Morrison.
Morrison, yeah.
You got a thing for 27-year-olds.
Yeah, in music, I don't know. I think that's why. I think the music kind of starts to suck after that age.
Yeah.
Comedy, 32.
Oh, yeah, that's the age. Yeah.
33. Just like Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Would you do him?
I did him, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was a people thing.
Oh.
No, he was a people thing. I did talk to him a lot. Yeah, he considered it a lot. He seemed to know I was coming. But it turns out that, the people killed him, which was... that
worked out good for you.
But he didn't... It didn't take.
No, he rose.
No, it didn't take, So, yeah, and then he left. I never saw him again. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can kill that guy, but whatever. I liked him. He was a nice fella. First stand-up comic, I think.
Oh, yeah.
33.
He'd really hold a crowd.
Yeah, he could hold a crowd's attention. He really knew how to work a crowd.
Yeah,
he was great. His jokes were weak at times, though, I'll tell you.
He could turn water into wine, though.
Yeah, happier than meek. Lame. Anyways, I took but like, what was I thinking here? Do you get everything I needed to get out for this one? You know what I feel bad about?
Uh-oh.
I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. You know, the whole AIDS thing.
Yeah, you don't feel good about that one?
I do feel bad. I'll tell you why. I didn't know it was going to fuck up everyone that grew up that was in their sexual prime in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that they're going to be terrified to have sex the whole time. It was going to screw up their whole prime of their life.
Yeah.
I feel bad. And it was a bad time for the war on drugs, too, which I had nothing to do with.
No.
I'm for drugs.
Yeah?
Yeah, they helped me out big time.
Yeah. You should have got AIDS going in the 70s.
Yeah, 70s was what gave me the idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because everyone's just fucking like crazy. And I'm like, geez, if I could only take advantage of that.
I can only think of a way to kill them.
Yeah, and then I came up with AIDS.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, they'll never cure it if I keep it with the gays because everyone's so homophobic, you know. I was like,
right. Yeah.
And then I was like, they're not going to wear condoms because they're not going to protect it. It's like, genius.
Yeah.
You got them, you know. Like, fucking magic ruined it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Made it a big deal.
Anyway, you're talking about that show? Some show about that?
I wonder what you thought about like the way Hollywood portrays. There's like one called like Dead Like Me where there's a whole bunch of you that went around and high five people and
well, I can understand how they think that. But it's not so much about having like tons of us. It's about everyone doing their job, you know?
Okay.
Like I know what I'm good at, you know? I'm death. I visit the people who choose death.
So is there only one of you?
It's only one of me. But then other people like work with me.
Oh, okay.
You know, like they're like affiliates. They're like helpers, you know, like Mother Nature, you know. So every once in a while, I'm like, I'm really running behind. I can't visit everybody. Yeah. And then she's like, boom, there goes hurricane. Boom, there goes like a volcano eruption. Gotcha. You know, like she just takes care of something for me. Mm-hmm. And then that all just happens. Boom, done. No one shows anything. And they're like gone. I still technically, Death Inc. gets the business.
I gotcha.
You know, but Death Me didn't have anything to do with that sale, you know?
Right.
Mother Nature's kind of like helped me out with that.
She gets the commission on that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Father Time, he's kind of like a lead generator, you know? Like he's just making sure that I get constant people to visit that are going to sign up. And then things like illness and disease, you know? These are things that are kind of in place from some of it's Mother Nature, some of it's humans.
Yep.
And this thing just kind of like, these things just kind of help out create situations. The Holocaust, as tragic as it was.
Yep.
I didn't create that.
No,
people did. But I just offered an out to some. Right. Most of the time, people were doing that too. Terrible. Nothing to do with me. No. I didn't make that. I'm not fucking evil, man. No, I'm not evil. I'm death.
I've learned so far that you're like the passport.
Yeah, I'm not a bad guy. I just don't get it, man. What do you want from me? You want me to like start wearing like what, rainbow knickers?
Knickerbockers. I think this is what you got to do because education's the key. People just don't understand you. You're misunderstood.
Maybe I need my own podcast.
I wondered kind of at the beginning, I'm like, why doesn't Death have his own podcast? But
the Death Cast?
Oof.
I'd love it. Every time I try, man, me and my goddamn high fives. You know how hard it was?
I almost high fived you just now.
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
Especially get a good zinger in, eh?
And you're tempting. That's another thing, too. You're just tempting.
Yeah, that's why funny comedians end up always dying early because the fucking zingers make me want a high five. Yeah. Goddamn Greg Giraldo had me going.
He was a good one. Yeah. Is he 33 too?
Nah, he's probably older than that. But I don't remember. Just remember killing him. And
took out Patrice.
Yeah, Patrice. But he got the diabetes man-made. Yeah, man-made.
Yeah.
But it made it easy for me to convince.
Yeah.
The stroke made it easier for me to convince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary Coleman, different strokes.
Gary Coleman and flight stairs. Is flight stairs what killed him, or that just hurt him before he died?
Oh, I thought he had a stroke.
Did he have a stroke and fall down the stairs?
Maybe.
I think maybe two separate incidents I'm mixing up.
Yeah.
Both times I tried to get Gary, but I eventually did sign him up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Emmanuel is still going strong, though.
Yeah.
I can't convince him.
No.
He's happy. So, good on him. Good on Webster. Who else am I thinking of this year? Oh, you know what? I got to tell you, this is what I was doing. You asked me what I did in my spare time.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, I am an enormous Alec Baldwin fan.
Oh.
I am an enormous. I love this Trump.
Yeah.
It made me laugh like crazy. I became such a fan, started hanging out on movie sets, you know? Yeah. I'm fidgety, though, eh? Those movie sets are boring.
Yeah, you just can't sit and hang.
No.
I got a question for you.
Yeah?
Betty White.
Betty White. Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Tough nut to crack, that Betty White.
Yeah.
Tough nut to crack. She just, hard to convince.
She's loved, too. People love her.
Yeah, she's still got a lot to live for, and so I just don't seem like a good deal.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have got Prince Philip if it wasn't for the deal I made with his son about Epstein.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
That just wouldn't have happened.
Right.
You know, like, that's just not how, he's super rich. He was literally should have been dead probably 20 years prior by the look of his living corpse that was walking around.
Yeah.
You know?
He's cheating it, though.
Yeah, but not anymore.
Can I ask you, did you feel good or bad when you got George Burns?
George Burns?
Yeah.
Again, another guy that just didn't really, he was just happy here.
Okay.
So, like, he just wasn't on my radar, to be honest with you. He just didn't care. Rickles, too, eh? Just too happy.
Yeah.
Father Time started to fuck him over near the end. That's what finally always gets him, you know?
Yeah.
But I couldn't convince him.
No.
Not with my shit,
No.
you know? Now I'm good with people who are sad or people who are sick or people who are going through tough times, people who are, like, mangled, you know?
You go after low-hanging fruit in the death world.
That's who I go after. That's my market, man. That's what I do. But and then old people are just like, you know, they're just easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do those ones. Just they are really a pleasure.
Father Time helps you out on that one, and
yeah, they're really a pleasure. If you what's happened is, like, the world as a whole has gotten better. And there's so many people, and they're all living better lives, and they're all happy to be doing it.
yeah,
Not all of them. I shouldn't say all of them, but, like, a lot more of them are happy to be here.
right.
And it's harder and harder for me, you know? That's where the internet helps. You know, it helps divide you people.
Mm-hmm.
It helps get you mad at each other. It helps you think the world's worse than it actually is.
Yep.
Social media is a blessing. You guys came up with that. It just works for me, you know?
Yeah.
So I hope you guys just keep hating each other and, like, you take a little pressure off me. I just really want to work a little bit less. And I just want you guys not to see me as a bad thing, but, you know, I do enjoy it. It's like you guys don't work for me, and then you kill each other. And I get Death Inc. gets the sale.
Yeah.
So it's...
I find you to be a delight, Death.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete doesn't like me at all. Pete, I got to tell you, that fucking guy, I've been trying to high-five him for about, 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah.
He will not touch it.
Hands in the pockets, eh, Pete?
Yeah, hands in the pockets. I'll get him. I just have to figure out what really gets him excited enough to high-five. What do you think?
Something sexual.
I got to get a couple little people to wrestle.
Oh.
I'll do it.
Naked little people wrestling match.
Why do they have to be naked?
Well, I don't know. Maybe two naked girl wrestling. Little people.
Little people?
Yeah.
Naked?
Hard to say.
Think he'd be into that?
I don't know. Just the little people alone makes him happy, though.
Oh, you're right, though. You mix a little bit of porno in with little people wrestling, and maybe what you have here is a recipe for a high five. Kevin, I'm glad we spent this time together.
Oh, boy. I might have just did my buddy in.
Well, I'm glad we spent this time together. You know, if you'll have me back, maybe I'll come back a few extra times.
Yeah, I think you should. I'm sure you have more to say.
Yeah. You know, so we had Mother Nature, Father Time. Who else helps me kill? And you guys. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, thanks a lot for all your help, everyone. Keep thinking about me if you'd like. I'm Death. I'm available. And if you don't like me, I mean, I hope that you'll eventually change your mind because I'm going to win.
He's coming to get you.
I have a certain quiet confidence, Kevin.
Yep.
And I just think that's what comes from knowing that you're going to win, you know? Taxes ended up getting the same status as me, and that was something that you guys made.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that worked.
I think it probably contributes to you.
Yeah, that's why I don't really complain about it getting top billing with me.
Yeah,
it's like I understand death, but death and taxes, it's supposed to be a fucking joke, right? I'm death. I'm inevitable.
Yeah.
You can stop taxing people.
Yeah.
God damn, put me on the same list as fucking taxes. Don't get me started.
Uh-oh, getting you mad.
Anyways, Kev, this has been a pleasure.
Yeah, I really enjoyed talking to you.
Well,
I learned a lot.
Well, you should. Well, I'm glad. And you people out there, all I'm telling you to do is, make my job easier. Be nice to each other, and then I'll come visit you when you're old. We'll have a nice, maybe a nice cup of tea and a high five, and I'll get on with my day. That's like I whip off like 400, 500,000 of those a day.
Yeah.
You know, with population growth, I can keep that kind of pace up.
Yeah.
But with all this other bullshit you guys got going on, man, it's getting tougher and tougher to be death. So try to be nicer to one another. And until next week, we will see you, NT. See you next Thursday. A sickle. Draw with my sickle.
That's like it scares people.
That's all. I think it's stylish, like a walking stick.
I think you overestimate how stylish that sickle is.
Well, you know what? Fashion changes so fast. I've been around for eons.
That's true. High five?
Yeah, high five. Great show. I think I'm keeping the sickle.
It's up to you, Death. If you want to be accepted, you might have to drop a sickle.
How do I stop the show?